was gonna let this one slide. Can't get to everything. Lot on my plate. Bigger fish to fry. This song was certainly on my radar, but Lady Gaga was still releasing videos, so I figured that it would just drop off the map before I got to it. You see, that's the great thing about bad pop music. It just goes away, right into the ether, never to be seen again. You see this?
This is why I'm hot.
This was one of the biggest hits of 2007. I haven't heard it in years, and that suits me fine. And that's what I figured was going to happen here. It was just going to disappear before I had a chance to review it. Happens all the time. And yet, 8 months later, what do I still see safely parked in the top 20? How did I miscalculate this badly? Oh, right. I forgot. Train is an adult alternative band, and adult alternative stations never, ever forget. Adult Alternative, where Hootie and the Blowfish are still as big as ever. Adult Alternative, the only place that hasn't realized that Natalie Merchant was a terrible, terrible mistake. Not only do these songs never, ever go away, they also have these absurdly long initial runs in the pop charts, as evidenced last year when Jason Mraz and his pile of dippity-doo bullshit I'm Yours spent more than a year in the top 40. So yes, Train, just through sheer persistence, you've gotten me to review your terrible, terrible song. And we may as well start with the fact that apparently I've hit a wormhole and time warped 7 years in the past, because there's no way in 2010 that I am reviewing a Train song. Wow, it sure is great being back in 2003. Chappelle's Show is still on. Red Sox haven't won a World Series in 80 years. Tommy Wiseau has just released his masterpiece. Hey, I'm gonna go around and tell people that the next president is gonna be a black guy they've never heard of. It'll be hilarious! Hey, Mike. The 44th president is named Barack Obama.
What about it?
Huh. I was kind of expecting him to not believe me or call me crazy or something. Well, anyway, let me do a quick recap of Train's career to date.
She doesn't own a dress.
They first hit the charts in 1999 with a song called Meet Virginia, and it was okay, despite some shaky songwriting choices such as rhyming president with president, and lines such as this.
Loves babies and surprises, wears high heels when she exercises. Ain't that
Apparently Train frontman Pat Monahan is really into very stupid women with broken ankles. Anyway, they followed that with Droppings of Jupiter, or whatever it was called, wherein Monahan further elaborated on his exercise fetish.
checks out most while she does chapel.
And then they had another hit, Calling All Angels, which I believe was written entirely to soundtrack TV promos on the Hallmark Channel. And that was 7 years ago. And I hadn't heard a single thing from them since, so I just assumed that Train's career had derailed. But, to my eternal surprise, Train kept a-rolling, and in a story of perseverance that would be downright heartwarming if I didn't have ears, Train has made an amazing comeback with a song 6 billion times worse than anything they ever recorded. But you know what? Maybe I'm just jaded because of the overplay. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to try and listen to this song with some fresh ears. Okay. Begin.
Your lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brains.
Okay, here we have a masterclass on how to completely destroy a lyric by adding a few unnecessary words. We got a simple concept. I got your kisses on my mind. Now, why don't we switch that to I got your lipstick on my brain? Questionable, but not something you necessarily have to take literally. But why don't we change it to lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brains? When it gets that specific, you have no choice but to interpret it as disgustingly literal. Actually, I did some research on what the left side of your frontal lobe does. Apparently, it controls the language center. So, if someone is rubbing their nasty mouth germs directly on that part of your gray matter, well, let's just say that explains a lot about the rest of these lyrics.
I knew I wouldn't forget you, and so I went and let you blow my mind.
God, I'm irritated. Look, maybe you don't agree. Maybe it's just me. But if I had a choice to eliminate one kind of song from the entire universe, it would be these smugly insincere love songs played by douchey frat guys on acoustic guitars. Or in this case, I guess, played by Howie Mandel on ukuleles.
Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the...
Wow. That's a rhyme.
Ain't that Mr. on the radio? Stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know.
Yeah, do that dance. Do that dance you do. That sexy dance you do to Mr. Oh yeah, that's nice. I love the way your body moves to this droning, no-tempo, butt-ugly song that never starts. Oh man, this song always takes me back to when I would just spend hours staring sullenly at the wall. Seriously, who dances to Mr.? I would dance to the Postal Service before I dance to that.
The way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do.
Tonight.
Tonight,
Of course! How else was that line going to end? That's exactly how they say to end that line in The Complete Hack's Guide to Songwriting.
your sweet moonbeam.
Sweet Moonbeam. God, this song makes me sick. Everything about this song is hacktastic. Right down to the phrase soul sister. I mean, God knows what he thinks that means. Don't usually see the phrase soul sister used to refer to Mr. fans. These lyrics are so bad that the words are actively trying to escape from the song. Run! Run, little words! Run to where the bad man can't abuse you!
Hey, soul sister, hey.
Oh, and for the love of God, what the hell happened to Pat Monahan's voice? I mean, I wasn't ever a trained fan, but I certainly don't remember having that nasally helium whine in his vocals before.
Hey, soul sister, hey.
Gentlemen, the operation was a complete success! We have taken this man's vocal cords and successfully replaced them with a squeaking rubber ducky. Why did we do that?
I believe in you like a virgin, your Madonna.
Yep, another random 80s reference. And the great thing about this reference is that no matter how you parse it as a sentence, it makes no literal sense. Why is it there? Because 80s! Everybody loves the 80s! Jesus, did you steal a songwriter from LFO?
New kids on the block, had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick.
And that's not the only 80s reference.
You're the one I have decided who's one of my kind.
You're one of my kind? That's from Need You Tonight by INXS.
You're one of my kind.
It's a blatant lift. I can't be the only person to notice that, right? Someone has to have noticed that. I'm gonna go do a search. Hey Soul Sister, INXS. I said I want to write an INXS-y song, recalled Monahan. So they started playing kind of an INXS-y song, and I wrote the song Hey Soul Sister to it in the melodies and started to sing it. INXS. You were trying to sound like INXS. You were trying to emulate one of the sexiest bands of all time, and instead, you wrote Hey Soul Sister. You were trying to sound like this, and instead you sound like this.
Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr.
My God! That's like if you tried to make scrambled eggs and instead you caught syphilis. How does that level of failure even exist? And the worst part is I'm not even halfway through finding all the terrible lyrics in this song. For example,
I'm so obsessed. My heart is bound to be right out my untrimmed chest.
chest hair! Chest hair, everybody. When you think of this song, I certainly hope you are thinking of Pat Monahan's gross, sweaty chest rug. That, or the fact that when given 2 syllables of space to fill, he will find the absolute worst thing possible. And now, the lightning round.
The way you can cut a rug.
Who the hell still says cut a rug, Grandpa?
Watching you's the only drug I need.
That line is so overused it's got holes worn in it. Try something original.
So gangsta so thug.
I will hunt you down and kill you! When I said think of something original, I didn't mean think of something so insultingly bad that no one in the past has ever been stupid enough to write it. Using the phrase "I'm so thug" in possibly the whitest song ever written isn't just bad songwriting, it's actively slapping you in the face with how little effort he put into this. What rhymes with rug? Drug... Thug? Would a line that uses the word thug make sense here? Oh, whatever. I mean, who cares? What does it matter? I'm the guy from Train. I haven't had a hit in 7 years, and I am long past the point of carrying on this one. I mean, I'm just doing this because I need to fill the album somehow. It's not like I'm ever going to have to perform this. The record company would never be stupid enough to release this. And even if they did, no one would want to listen to it. I might as well sing the whole thing like I'm doing a Minnie Mouse impression, too. I mean, because who cares? So, you know what? We owe the record company 3 more songs according to our contract, so let's just can this turd, and then we can forget about it forever.
Our next guests currently have one of the biggest hits of their career here to perform. Hey Soul Sister, please welcome Train, everybody.
Screw this song so hard.
Tonight.
Tonight, yes.
Stop that train.